Alright guys, welcome back to part 2 of our daily drivers. Right now, we are in Mike's 2017 Volkswagen GLI. Before, if you haven't seen the first video, make sure you go check that out. It's us driving my car, it's a 2017 Lexus. But now we're basically going to be taking this out, driving it, playing around with all the stuff and see basically what we like and what we don't like about it, giving it a rating at the end, and just going over our thoughts and opinions about the car. So, here we go. Alright, so I've been driving Mike's car for a little bit now. Just to give us some background, to give you guys some background, I actually worked with Mike at Classic Volkswagen. So we have some experience driving these cars. I have driven both the new model year, so the 2017, the 2016, 15, and all that, all the ones before it. But this one by far it's you can tell it's the newest one just because of the little things that they've done to it. The difference, this is a manual, not the automatic that they come in. So yeah, I mean, I like it. I want if my car was offered in a manual, I would have got a manual because manual's just better. But unfortunately, it wasn't. So good thing Mike has half a brain and got the manual.
Just half a brain. That's it.
Just half. That's it. Not anymore.
Not a full one.
Yeah. If you guys know how to drive manual, this is a very, very easy car to drive. Clutch is super easy. Gear shifts are very smooth. The one problem I've had, see, that shift was fine from first to second, but this whole time I've been driving it, first to second is like,
it's always rough.
It's kind of
for me. Like,
yeah, even he said the same thing. It's rough going into first and second. There's another one. Yeah, going from first to second. Yeah, going from first to second is just kind of like, it's not smooth as you'd want it to be.
Right.
Other than that, from second to third, third to fourth, fourth to fifth, everything is good. Very smooth car too, by the way. It's it takes bumps like it's just like a regular Jetta or a regular Passat. I mean, it's not anything. You don't feel like you're in the GLI, which is again the sportier version of the Jetta. Few things I don't like about the car. One thing that Mike and I both agreed on from day one: when they made the 2017, they offered it in only one trim. It's called the Volkswagen GLI, and that's it. Before, they had a Volkswagen GLI SE and then an SEL. The only difference between the SE and the SEL was the SEL had the navigation, had blind spot assist, and it had a lighting package. Now, that lighting package is for the front, and it gives you full bi-xenons and the daytime, LED running lights, which I personally think looks beautiful. It looks so good. When they came to 2017, they didn't offer any of that. They just came in one trim, no SE, no SEL, none of that. So it's just, if you get a GLI, every single GLI is the same. Yeah, they're all the same. And one thing that they didn't do is put in the bi-xenon headlights, which
stupid.
The dumbest thing they could have done, because there's another one. Oh, it's just a regular Jetta. Right here.
Oh, right there.
But I mean, it's not just us. Every person that works there says the same thing. Everyone that sees one, they say, why are you paying so much money for a car that doesn't even have xenon headlights? And you gotta explain to them, oh well, they don't offer it. But I mean, hey, it's got the nice running light.
Yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, I think that they should have just kept the two trims, or even if they did make only one trim, make it fully loaded.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can't this has this has everything that obviously a regular. No, I'm mixing that up. There's everything that you get in this car is standard amongst all of the other GLIs, so it's not like you're gonna get anything different. The only thing you can choose from is the paint and well, that's it. All the interiors are the same too.
Yeah, all the interiors are the same.
The black,
just the color.
The black with yeah, literally, what color GLI do you want? That's the only thing that is different amongst them. Right. But yeah, that's one major thing I don't like about the car. The other thing, the steering wheel is very skinny. Now, I never noticed this when I worked there, and I never really noticed it until after I got my car. My car, like, the sides of them are, thick. They're bolstered, and you can, it feels nice and cushioned. Part of that might be due to the, the heated steering wheel that it has. But, I mean, either way, this just feels a little bit too skinny. And I said the same thing about the Volkswagen Atlas. It's got a very skinny, steering wheel. It just doesn't look like it would belong in that type of car. Same thing with this.
I think just the Volkswagen as a whole, they have skinnier.
Right. I don't know. It's just something maybe they can improve on. The Golf R does not have that. The Golf R has a different steering wheel. It's got, the nice D-shaped steering wheel. It's nice and thick on the sides. I like that. But I don't know. For the GLI, they should have done the same thing, put the same wheel in there. But I don't know why they didn't. A few things I do like about the car, like I said before, they're very smooth. Shifts are very smooth. Outside, other than the front headlights, you can't tell if the car's off. Very good looking car. Very, you know, it's a very low key type of car. You don't know what, unless you're in the cars, you don't know exactly what it is. It just looks like a Volkswagen. But you know, if you know what it is, you're like, oh, cool. You know, it's a GLI. He's in the cars. We pretty much assume that the person driving this car is in the cars because there's no reason to get this over a regular Jetta. But I don't know. I like that. So what do you not like about the car?
Honestly, I like everything except the headlights. I bit the bullet on this and just said, screw it. I'm just gonna do it. Aside from the headlights, I've been looking around for different, not headlights as a whole, just different bulbs. Just because you literally, you can't see much. You can see 3 car lengths in front of you at night. Honestly, I hate it. But other than that, I love everything about it. It's rides super smooth. Same thing. I mean, what Jazz was saying, it takes the bumps even with the lower profile tires. It's just a smooth ride for sure.
It's got some get up to it too. If you're in first, if you're in first and you get on it, you know it's a front wheel drive car, so wheels screech. You get up and you start going once you get traction, and it gets up first and second. If you have your foot down on the gas, it's good.
It'll get up and go. Yeah.
It's a 2-cylinder engine. I mean, not 2-cylinder, 4-cylinder engine.
4-cylinder engine.
Oh, yep.
There we go. Forgot to put it in gear.
You guys put it in gear.
Yeah. But
you got to put it in gear, guys.
Yeah. Or that helps. But
sometimes.
No, it's a 2.0 engine, 4 cylinders. Really, the only big difference between the GLI and just like a regular GL or Jetta is obviously the engine size, and you get, I think, another like 60 horsepower or so, because this has 210 horsepower and like just about the same foot-pounds of torque. And I think the Jetta has like 140 or something like that.
I mean, that's
around there.
It's a big difference.
Yeah.
When you're buying a Jetta, you're not really going for power, so you don't need much in 140. I mean, 140 is more than enough for your daily driving. But when you get something like this, you want that little bit extra power. 200 is more than enough. Yeah. Like it kind of, I didn't know. I thought it had more. Feels like almost like 250, 260 ish, but 210 or what did you say? 210.
210. Yeah.
Yeah, 210. I mean, it's surprising. It doesn't show that it's that underpowered, I guess. Styling wise, on the exterior, like we already went over, it's a low-key car. It's very smooth. It looks a lot similar to the Jetta, if you guys know what that looks like. But inside I like it a lot more than the Jetta, because I mean, you get with the GLI, you get the red stitching on the steering wheel. You get the red accenting on the doors and on the dash. The red stitching on the shift boot, and also the
pocket brake,
the stoppy. You get on the seats too. The older GTIs, if you get a GTI, which is the sport golf version, I guess, they have quilted seats, which I'm super happy that this doesn't, because I personally think those look really weird.
I don't like them that much.
It looks too old school hippie-ish, but I don't know. Some people like them.
Right.
Personally, not a big fan of them. I'm glad this one doesn't have it. It's got just regular leather seats. Heated, I don't think, they're not
cool, but just heated. But
yeah, I mean, you don't really, I mean, with the black interior, it'd be nice if they had cool seats, but, that's why Mike's got the legal tint on it.
Yeah, of course.
Nothing less than legal.
And even just smaller stuff, like in between, like the door handle, there's like a little light, just small stuff like that. Mood lighting, I think that's what it's called, I don't know.
Dome light,
yeah, that. You got like the lights down by your feet.
Are they all LED, or are they halogen?
No, they're just halogen. These, I think, up here are LEDs, but
let's find out. Nope.
Well, no, I'm saying because this stuff up here lights up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're talking about, okay.
Yeah.
Something like the actual, like the lights that light up.
Right, that like come down, yeah. So
okay.
There's always like lights running, whether it's on the exterior, interior. There's always just smaller stuff like that.
Does this have the CarPlay?
Yeah, it does have CarPlay as well.
So that's sweet feature. I love the CarPlay. It's so easy because it literally just mimics your phone on the screen. half of Ohio is under construction, guys. By the way,
Man,
so
at all times.
if you're traveling to Ohio, just expect
buckle up.
Expect construction and expect super shitty roads because it's literally all over the place.
Yep.
But what was I saying? Apple CarPlay. Yeah. So I mean, if you have an iPhone, it mimics your phone completely. You can see your messages, your maps, and the maps is the best part because if you're used to using your maps on your phone, it literally the same exact thing onto the screen, which is awesome. It's so much easier to type it into your phone because we're just on our phone so much. Yep. It's easier to type it into your phone and just put it on the screen rather than going through and typing out the address and all that stuff. And I don't know, I just love the CarPlay. I wish my car had it. Fortunately, it doesn't, but you know, whatever. You can only ask for so much. It still does have nav, so even if you don't want to use your CarPlay, it still has. You can use your nav. Right. You can use satellite radio. Satellite radio is really good in these. Well, it's good in every car.
It's satellite.
Satellite radio is good, is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
There's an F-type behind us.
Where?
2 cars back. But
we should roll back.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, and the nice thing about these, now that I said rolling back, it does have hill assist. So if you don't know what that is, pretty much when you have your foot on the brake and you let it off, it'll hold the brake for you so you can feel the clutch engage. That way you're not rolling back too far. You have to be at like a certain
now
angle. Yeah. But which is a super nice feature. I was like, what's happening? Did like the brakes lock up or something? And then I was like, oh no, it does have hill assist. So just still like smaller stuff like that Volkswagen threw in there just to
help you on your daily drive.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to drive stick, guys, not this, but Volkswagens in general are super easy. I know when I worked there's a few kids that got hired later that didn't that didn't know how to drive stick. So I took them out in one of the used cars and taught them. The one kid literally learned in probably 20 minutes of driving, and the other kid, it took him a few more, but you know, it's not bad considering they literally had no idea. I had to explain to them that they've never seen 3 pedals on the bottom before. They always thought that every car was automatic. So once you told them so you have to shift gears, they're like mind blown. Yeah. So going from somebody who knows nothing about, even knowing that the manual car exists, to showing them how to drive it in 20 minutes is, you know, it's hard to do. And these cars make it super easy.
Right.
The clutch on them is very easy to use. Like I said earlier, gears, going from gear to gear is super easy. Little stuff like that. It's a really easy car to drive. If you get the automatic, then it's just, I mean, just put it in drive and go.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts?
I got nothing.
So for me, if I had to rate the car, performance-wise, just on performance, I'd give it a solid 9.5. Just because that's, I mean, you don't expect the car to be as good as it is from just seeing it or looking at it or like even getting in it. But as soon as you get on it, there's the F-type coming up. As soon as you get on it, you realize that it's you know, it's got some balls on it. It's a Type R too.
It's not. It's a S.
Nope, no, it's not. It's not a Type R, guys.
It's not a Type R.
So yeah, overall on performance, I give it a 9.5. On looks and design, other than the
stupid headlights,
it's a solid 9.
Yeah.
And then overall,
just everything,
probably I'd still give it a 9, just because it's how easy it is to use. Am I good? All right. Just on how easy it is to use, how, you know, it looks and all that stuff. It's not too flashy. It's not too, you know, low key. It's just perfect. It's just, you just go right through traffic. Easy to drive, easy to use, all that fun stuff. What about you? Unbiased.
Oh, sorry guys, I'm kind of sick right now. Still. Unbiased opinion, I mean, pretty much the same stuff you were saying. Just the headlights, that's one thing I don't like about it. I just work through it, whatever. But still, like the driving the manual in this, it's super easy. You just catch on literally just like instantly. Overall though, I'd still be at a 9 as well. 8 or 9.
Well, let's break it up. Performance,
9 as well. Yeah.
And sure. Styling, interior and exterior.
Yeah, I'd go 8.5, just because those headlights.
Those headlights. You guys really have to see the older, not generation, like the.
Just like the one before. It's the face. This is like the facelift.
The facelifted version of it. but the ones before it, our buddy has one. It's really nice. You guys know what we're talking about if you guys saw a picture of it, or if you guys
just even looking at it.
Yeah, just see it in person. But so styling. What were you saying?
Yeah, I said 8.5.
8.5 and then 9. So
yeah, so still like same, 8.5, 9 in that range. So,
overall, guys, if you guys are looking for
there's
another GLI, that's the older one.
Yeah, we're good. Could have turned it, but yeah, that's a nice thing. I'll do like too if you downshifting then into third right now, or just watch you can feel the turbo swelling up.
If you guys are looking for a kind of sporty but still like chill, nice car, GLI is definitely something to consider,
and it's definitely affordable. I think this one was I don't know like 29 grand. Yeah. We'll say 30 grand just to have a nice.
And the only difference amongst them obviously is the color, but the transmission too. Automatic and manual transmission. The manual is a little bit less, but
and smaller stuff too. Like if you get like the all-weather floor mats. Yeah, see,
we're on the hill right now, so I like that. That's cool.
But yeah, smaller stuff. So like the all-weather mats, or all-season mats.
Just like accessories.
Just accessory stuff. Yeah, that'll play into the cost, but it's
not going to be more than like what 34,000. I think is like.
I don't even think literally everything. Yeah. I think I have everything, and it was just about 30. So
$2 grand more for the DSG, the automatic transmission. I mean, it's for what you're getting. It's a great value.
Right.
Everything. It's everything. It's got your daily driving capability, I guess you can call it. All your technology that you need. I mean, it's a great car for a first car if you're looking into a lease. Lease on them are pretty good. But yeah, overall it's a pretty good car. If you're definitely looking to get something sporty, something small, something quick but still fun, still practical, this is definitely a car to consider.
Calm down, bro.
All right, but so let us know what you guys have or what you guys think is like the perfect daily driver. Obviously, I think it's my car. He obviously thinks it's his car. Right. That's why we got him. But let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. What your guys' daily drivers are, and follow us on Instagram at @_drive365_. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel to get some and click the bell notification to get all the updates on when we post new videos. And we'll see you in the next one.
Till next time.